Hey there everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Tomb Raider: The Last Revelation. So this first level in Giza is actually not really that long. You know what? We're using this from here on out. I've got more than enough ammo to last the whole rest of the game, I'm pretty sure. So those two levers open up that door. There's no items there. Okay. There's something here, though. Shotgun shells. Not that I really need them now. Well, actually, there is one point where we're not going to want to use the explosive arrows. But that won't be for a little bit. Okay, yeah, we want to go around this way first, I think. So we need to get in there, but as you can see, the shutter is closed. But here's another way inside. Well, I guess that guy gets the pistols. So the point of coming in here was to get this, which is a shovel blade. However, there's also another thing in here. And that's the level's secret, which is a shotgun. Now we gotta get across here.
The inscription reads, "One night, in dreaming, came to me the spirit of the Sphinx. In his passing, he spoke unto me words of great wisdom. Tutmosis, here is your true destiny. This land of Egypt is forever yours to rule. In return, protect me always from the sands of time. As you are, I must be free from head to toe, so that we both may see the divine beauty of creation."
You know, I did not realize until now that that inscription is actually referring to the puzzle in the Tomb of Set earlier in the game. Because you use the sands of time to desand the Sphinx and get out of the level. That's actually calling back to that. Anyway, here we have a handle for the shovel. Remember that door for over there, because we will come back to that later. But for now, it's on to the next level. So yeah, that last level was pretty much just a breather. This is where the challenge ramps up again. Now, first off, we want to get rid of these bulls. Now, as we know, we can't kill them. So, we've got to lure them into these little cages on the sides of the... Yeah, get in here. Oh, I just barely got it in time. Okay, good. Now let's get the other one in. Oh shoot, wrong side. And there we go. Bulls are trapped. So this entire level revolves around these 3 switches here, or rather buttons on the walls. We need specific combinations for those.
No.
I don't understand how this is supposed to help, by the way. Like, yeah, it's it's hieroglyphics to English translation, but I honestly don't know how you're supposed to use it to figure out what to do. Like, I really don't. But anyway. I don't actually remember the first combination that we need to put in. That might have been it? No. That was the bad combination. So I was going to show this off anyway, but basically if you put in the wrong combination, then you pretty much have to go through the game's worst gauntlet of traps to be able to reset the whole thing and try again. It is possible to completely avoid going down here, and you don't want to go down here. I was about to say, how the heck am I still alive? So yeah, getting all the way to the very end, we get a lever that opens the way back out. Okay, how do we get up out of here? Oh, like that. Okay. Anyway, try pushing them from the other direction. I don't remember what combination it is that we need to put in first. Okay, it wasn't that one. Or that one. Or no, actually... There we go. That was the correct combination. Okay, cool. Oh. Okay, so this is actually the end point of the level, but we're going to have to collect 4 items to get in there. And this is like the second time in the game where the binoculars are actually good for something. Unlike the previous time, though, this is actually mandatory. So, yeah, looking up through here, you can see the combination of buttons that you have to press in order to open up the corresponding rooms that contained the items. So yeah, like, the red item will go here, and yeah, so on and so forth. Now, I'm actually going to make a backup save right here, so I can go back there and look at that anytime. Also, I've read that you have to actually look at these through the binoculars before they will even, before they'll even actually work. Like, I'm not entirely sure about that. Like, I'm not sure if that's what it is, or if you just have to reach this room before the other combinations will activate and work. But yeah, okay, so we got bird, mountain, knives. Or slope more than a mountain, I guess. I don't know. Honestly, aside from the bird, I'm not even sure what these are supposed to be. Oh, wait. See, this was a combination that we already did, but since we've been to that room, and I guess because we've seen the combinations, it'll now work. So rather than opening, rather than opening the gate to the scary zone, it opened another one of the gates, which will lead to one of the 4 items. Also, this gate stays open permanently, by the way. Okay, it opened this one. Ah, yes, this one. This particular area might just be for getting a secret. Yeah, definitely not that. Or this might be the one where the stone is. Oh, no, this is the switch to open the exit. See, there's 3 crawl spaces we can go into, and each one has a thing we need. This one had the switch, the other one has the item that we're after, and the other one has a secret. And yeah, those dead ends with the crumbling floors are just death pits. You know, you'll fall into spikes if you fall into those, so don't do that. Okay, this is the secret. There it is. Pretty sure all the other paths lead to dead ends. There might have been an item somewhere. Not entirely sure. I'm not gonna go looking for it, though. Oh, shoot! Oh, that was scary. Alright, time for the next combination. Knife, slope, bird. Okay. So literally just left to right. Okay, that opened up this door. Oh yeah, this is the shortest and easiest of all the challenge rooms. So that opens the exit. And there's the item. Now, one of these might have contained, like, an item of sorts, but I don't recall. Ah. You know, actually, hold on. I'm curious. Was there an item in one of these? There was not. Okay. I didn't think so. Okie dokie, so... Slope, knife, bird. Okay, it opened one over on this side then. So this is another, fairly simple room, actually. You think there'd be a trick to it, but there's actually not. You just have to, activate these 4, like, reach-in switches, and then you can get the item. Oh, and here's the lever that opens the way back. This means I, of course, saved the worst challenge for last, which wasn't even intentional, because I can never remember, like, which one of these things is which. Slope bird knife. Thought so. Or wait, that is the one I need to do, right? Oh no, I already got that one, so... I need to get the pink one. Slope bird knife, okay. Or wait, was that the one that I was just about to do? Oh my gosh, wait, did I confuse pink for red? Well, at any rate, we are now at the worst challenge. Yep, welcome to the worst challenge. It's an underwater maze. An underwater maze full of levers. The best kind. I think to start off is simple enough, though. I think we just have to basically just go to the deepest part of it. See, this one at least kind of makes sense, I guess, because the bird is letter A. You know, it's like the first letter, so it makes sense that it would mark the first room you go to. Let's see, did it open this one? No, it did not. No, I think this is going the wrong way too. Shoot. Oh, is this the one that opened? Hold on a sec. Okay, so B is the thing that looks like a boomerang. Like, I don't understand how you're supposed to use the hieroglyphics to figure this out. It don't make sense to me. Okay, is this one open now? Yes, it is. Okay, I think that's all the switches down in this lowest area, so now we need to swim back up to the upper ones. No, this was the first one, wasn't it? Yes. Okay, this is the one that opened. I was remembering there being a med pack somewhere in here. Yeah, I wasn't really thinking about the bats when I said I was going to use explosive arrows from here on out. Though honestly, I have so many of the things that I could probably use them on those too. That is finally the end of the underwater maze. And we've got the last stone. Oh, shoot. Alright, time to place the stones and get out of here. Oh, whoops. So yeah, in this room, we've got to pick up all of these. They're called Holy Scriptures. You gotta pick all 4 of them up. And get out before that descending corkscrew trap gets us. Alright. Well, I think that'll do it for this episode. Next time we're going to scale... I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. It's pyramid. See ya.